Hey guys, so I wanted to make a small video because I was thinking about this the other day, shortly after I made that gearing video. And by the way, thank you so much for the views and the likes. I really appreciate them. I'm so glad I started with a video that people can appreciate and enjoy. So I just wanted to again focus a little bit more on solo players and just give a couple of quick tips. This for most people that have already played for a while, this they already figured this out. This is more for people that are just now figuring out what they need to do with the new gear system once they hit level 80. Because it is, I believe, another flaw with the new system. Where am I going? Okay. It's a flaw with the new system because the game completely negates to tell you that if you follow the conquest gear or any of the gear paths for that matter, if you don't do PvP or healing, you will find yourself most likely not having enough accuracy if you're not a tank again or a healer. For example, with this character here who is a sage, if I
Nice to see
completely
customers. Can I get you
focused on
anything?
getting him the armor here that shows up in the vendor, which is the Noble Decurion or Lords, if we buy every single piece, you will notice that you will be lacking in accuracy even when we fully upgraded to 326. And that, of course, if you're not a healer, which means that you wouldn't care in that case about accuracy, I believe. I haven't played a healer properly, so I wouldn't know. Um, you will suddenly in endgame content be missing hits, and maybe in super easy content you don't care, but of course every single guide out there tells you the first thing you need to do is make sure you hit 110 accuracy. And with the available gear, you won't be able to do this. So I believe that if you're a tank, it doesn't matter. You get 111, I believe, accuracy, so you don't care. That's fine if you're a tank. But for a sage, for example, imagine if I am a burst damage character and I use my long channeling time attack and it misses on a boss. That's a huge waste of DPS. But there's a very easy fix, and that is to just for example, if you focus on the conquest gear vendor and you go to your this thing here that says your proficiency, which is now telekinetics, and I'll just click all, and it will show me every single piece of gear for the other classes and other proficiencies. So if, for example, you stayed in the conquest gear path, which as we talked about in the other video, I wouldn't really recommend if you want the best possible gear you can take, but it's the same with the other vendors, I can show you. You would need to take a look. For example, you can start by buying every piece of for your own proficiency. That's fine, and then equip it and see how much accuracy you're missing. It will probably be a couple of pieces. So go through the list here, find something that gives a ton of accuracy stats. Maybe the earpiece, I believe, usually gives a ton, and make sure you hit 110. You can also do this once you get your the
Feel
gear
free to
that you will
browse.
stick with. For example, for me with the purple here, you can also make up for it with some augments, but that is if you make them yourself. That's time consuming or very, very expensive. For example, I believe I have enough. Yeah, have 110 with some mix and matching and a couple of, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 augments for accuracy. And I believe I also have some, yeah, I'm using some pieces from other classes because while I was gearing up, I was also, opening gearboxes and then switching characters to make the process even faster, which you can also do. So yeah, it's either to just completely mix and match your pieces, which doesn't matter. It's not like some classes have a better accuracy piece and some others have a better alacrity piece. I believe the stats are exactly the same, just some pieces have a different, like the headpiece for the telekinetics has accuracy, whereas for an operative, it's the gloves that give accuracy. It's like that. So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, just as long as you end up with 110 accuracy. And just to make it clear, even in the flashpoint gear, you can do this, but actually don't bother with flashpoint because it has to be drops. Forget I said that. But if you go through the PvP gear route, which I highly recommend you do, you again can do this exactly like you would with a conquest gear vendor. The only difference is that we are starting at a very lower I rating. Yeah, we are starting at a lower rating. So you would have to go through more upgrades. However, if you go through the PvP route and you do the Starfighter weeklies, and especially with multiple characters, you will get so much of the PvP currency, the Thirsian production accelerant, that it won't be an issue to just go all on the PvP vendor, find the piece you want. Let's look for an accuracy piece. Show you. Yeah. For example, this, to buy this one and just upgrade it to 326 if you don't want to um, find a character that drops an equivalent accuracy piece and just switch it to the character you want. For me, I found that I've been able to just buy from scratch and upgrade to max with multiple characters when I don't want to bother doing even more Starfighter, and I still, like, look, still at max. I haven't even done anything yet here. It's all good. It's not as bad to manually upgrade a PvP piece as it is with the conquest path, because with the conquest path you hit the limit with the currency a lot faster. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I shared this. I'm sure there are many other videos that have done the same and have gone more in depth, but since I started with the other video last time talking about the gearing and stuff, I just felt like this would be a good follow-up. So yeah, I believe that's it. If I think of anything else to add on to this, I'll maybe make an update or another video. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that it was helpful to some people, maybe somebody new to the gaming system, and that you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.